Captain Spike fly in the sky so high. We touch the clouds as we sail by. Mountains tall and oceans wide. With Captain Spike fly, we'll never hide. Starry nights and comets bright, we ride the wind in the pale moonlight. Adventure calls, we answer aloud, flying free far from the crowd. Onward we soar through the blazing day. Boundless skies show us the way. With the stars as guides, we'll never say. Grounded hearts are here to stay. Every storm we face head on. With Spike fly shout we carry on. In this world where dreams collide, to freedom's beat we shall abide. Rainbow trails paint the horizon. With Captain Spike fly, no need for guiding. The cosmos sings our victory tune beneath the burning sun and silver moon. Onward we soar through the blazing day. Boundless skies show us the way. With the stars as guides, we'll never say. Grounded hearts are here to stay. Onward we soar through the blazing day. Boundless skies show us the way. With the stars as guides, we'll never say. Grounded hearts are here to stay. Ooh, to stay. Here to stay.
Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 you guys. Welcome aboard on this beautiful flight, on this beautiful 737 MAX 8 services from Richmond to Baltimore. Baltimore to Long Island and back from Richmond. This should be a really fun flight, you guys. We're not really doing much. Hold on. Okay. This should be a really fun flight, you guys. This first flight is gonna be really short, only cruising at 11,000 feet. It's one of our shortest flights. I'm looking at the Baltimore 8S right now. 8S, we're expecting the 3-3s. 3-3 left or 3-3 right. Now, if I were a betting man, I'm gonna expect 3-3 left for today's arrival. Which means that we're gonna have to, this arrival's gonna be weird. But, yeah, I'm actually, let's see. Probably expected from Turner to start turning. So, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of Turner in our flight plan, you guys. Give me a second. And this. Nope, never mind. You can't. Cool. Guys, we're gonna start this flight, shall we? Batteries aboard, everything's good here. We're gonna start our planning. We're gonna get our passenger going. We're also gonna get our catering going. We're gonna go up here on the overhead panel. First gonna get the battery going, then the GPU, Honestly, that's what primary performance could be. Actually, 7.5. That was the max. We are going for the max. Yeah. $52. Cool. I'm gonna go here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Four minutes on arrival. Mexican aviator, welcome aboard. Hello. Just seeing if it works. Good. And we do have a dual plane stream today, you guys. Doing a flight from MMLX to Temecula. Ooh, that's cool. I don't know what MMLX is though. It's the only problem I have with that. Like, everything else is pretty cool, but I don't know where MMLX is. We're gonna get the passengers going here. Let's get our passengers going. I'm gonna go here. We're gonna initialize this flight. Performance and payload. Unbalanced for today. Are we in pounds? No. We are not. This is why I always make sure we're in pounds. Hold on, general. Yeah, the system would be great. Pounds, beautiful. Facts. It is in Mexico. Dad was given. I want to see how many passengers we're taking. Max passengers. How many passengers? Normally tells us how many passengers we're taking. $175 passengers, it looks like. Cool. Really? 107? I don't know. I guess we're taking 100. It's fine. We'll just take 175 passengers. $133.5. We're expecting 183. 126.05. 126.5. I guess we're gonna have to dial it back to 107. $126.7. Set the payload. Set the fuel. Set that. Good. That's gonna be easy. Let's get the overhead going. FMS. Yes. We're at up to air exit. We're in Richmond here. We're going to Baltimore. Boarding's completed. Love to hear that. Alright, let's just do this. Let's see what they will do. Flight deck preparation.
Check.
Alright. We're out for today. Okay, what's our call sign for today? Today's call sign is 1164. Quarter runways 34. The Luki 6 departure route. Perfect. Route. Next page. Lucille to Sherlock. Shelbeck. Shelbeck. Tango 291 via KRIC. The best way to probably do this was like this. Yep, that would have been easier.
TCAS system test fail.
Good.
Flight deck preparation complete.
Execute route profile arrivals. Expecting the ILS 63 left. Jane's transition. $26. Really? Hold on. 126.5? Yep, you're right. Nice. Today's planned sure. 4.4 on the arrival. Which would make it 3.1 on today's reserves. Cost of 30. Cruise winds 317, casting 08. That's better. Perfect. And NRF. Weather for today performance. 4.11. First. See what our runway hits. Room 1350 goes to 11. Beautiful. Okay, 131. 139. 132. Beautiful, look at that. Max cruise is 11,000 speed. Unless you're looking at top altitude is initially gonna be 5,000 actually. Okay. Beautiful. And then we're gonna do this once we're doing the checklist. Start APU.
Check.
Before I start originating checklist,
Before start originating checklist. Logbook.
aboard.
Landing gear pins.
3 aboard.
Fire warning and overheat.
Fire warning, overheat. Checked.
Start levers.
Cut off.
Stab trim cutout switches.
Normal.
Lights test.
I'll do that real quickly, you guys. Checked.
APU online. I'll turn on the APU bleed in 2 minutes. FMC.
Programmed.
Briefings.
Alright, guys. Today's flight is Southwest 1164. Services from Richmond to Baltimore. It's gonna be a really short flight. Only 30 minutes of air up. 30 minutes flight time from the gate to gate. Cruising altitude is 11,000 feet. We are departing from Bravo 9, expecting runway 34 on departure. We are going to be onto Lucy 6 departure. Initial climb is 5,000 feet onto Lucille. From Lucille, we're going to be continuing our climb out. No expected arrivals except runway 33 left. We'll probably give radar vectors in. And yeah, that's the plan. Complete.
Oxygen masks and quantity.
Oh, and I'm also captain of this flight. Checked.
EECs.
On.
Navigation switches.
Normal.
Display switches.
Normal. Auto normal.
Fuel.
7.5 set. 7.5 checked. Checked.
Passenger signs.
On.
Window heat.
On.
Hydraulic pumps.
A's off, B's on.
Pressurization.
Set.
Flight instruments.
Cross checked.
Auto brake.
RTO.
Takeoff warning horn.
Checked.
Parking brake.
Set.
Transponder.
JRA.
Aileron and rudder trim.
Set.
OFP fit for duty.
Signed and cross checked.
Before start originating checklist complete.
Beautiful. Get the AP going here.
APU bleed on.
Disconnect everything. Good. Look at that. Pushback procedure.
Check. Pushback procedure complete.
Everyone. We would like to welcome you aboard
Which way are we
Southwest
going?
Airlines Flight 1164 with service to Baltimore. Today more than ever, we'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us. Shortly after takeoff, we will serve complimentary soft drinks, juice, and coffee. Beer, wine, and liquor are also available for purchase or
Sure.
with a valid drink coupon. There is a beverage menu in your seat back pocket, or you may go to the Southwest beverage menu on the in-flight entertainment portal at southwestwifi.com, where these options are displayed. This aircraft is Wi-Fi
And then we're just gonna
We
let
hope you enjoy our
Rachel-
free TV and movie options. Internet service may be purchased for $8. For
Start
more
engine number
information
2.
on accessing free
Start number
Wi-Fi
2.
and our entertainment options, please check the beverage menu in your seat back pocket. We will let you know when you may use your approved electronic devices. Small portable electronic devices, such as cell phones and tablets, may be used in airplane mode during all phases of flight. Cellular functions must be turned off once the forward entry door is closed. If you are in an emergency exit seat, please review the safety information card in the seat back pocket nearest you. If you do not meet all of the selection criteria on the card, are unable to perform the functions, or believe that performing those functions may cause you harm, please let us know right now
Oil
so we
pressure.
can reseat you. So that we may push back from the gate, please fasten your seatbelt, raise your seat back and tray table to the full upright and locked position, and make sure carry-on items are completely under the seat in front of you
Look
or
at
in
that.
an overhead bin, leaving the area around your
Light
feet
off.
clear. Laptop computers and portable electronic devices of similar size must also be stowed at this time. If you wish to use them after takeoff, please stow them under the seat in front of you. Thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines. Welcome aboard.
Good afternoon, everyone. From the flight deck,
Also,
this is
hydraulics should
Captain
be on.
speaking. I would like to welcome you aboard Southwest Airlines Flight 1164 with service to Baltimore. We will be pushing back from the gate shortly. Our flight time today is 45 minutes. Thank you for flying Southwest Airlines. Welcome aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we could have your attention for just a moment, we'd like to point out the safety features of our Boeing
Roll back.
737 MAX 8. A safety information
Ready to
card is
start
in the
number
seat
1.
back or literature pocket.
Start
in
number
front of
1.
you. To fasten your
Start
seatbelt,
number 1.
slide the flat
That's
edge
5.
of the buckle. Pull the loose strap to tighten. To release, lift up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt tight and low across your hips and wear it anytime you are seated. There are 8 emergency exits.
Look at that
One
wing
exit
flex.
door, 4 overwing window exits, and 2 exit doors in the back. Signs overhead and lights on the floor lead to exits. If an evacuation is necessary, follow flight attendant commands and leave everything. This aircraft is equipped with life rafts.
Before push
2
checklist.
life rafts are located
Before
in the
push
forward
check,
ceiling
oil pressure.
compartment, and 2 life
Set.
rafts are located in
Gross
the ceiling
weight.
Cross check.
compartment mid-cabin. In the event
Cross
of a water
checked.
evacuation, use the
Set.
life vest under your seat.
PWB remarks.
Remove the vest
Reviewed.
only if told to do so.
N1s.
Pull
Set.
the red strap
Runway.
to open the
3-4.
container and
Set.
remove the pouch. Remove the
3-4.
vest from the
Set.
pouch as shown on the safety information
Set.
card.
Flaps.
Place the vest over
Set.
your head.
V
Wrap the
speed.
strap around
Set.
your waist, buckle
Stab
it in the
trim.
front, and
Set.
pull to tighten.
Min cleanup
Once
altitude.
outside,
Set.
pull down on the red cap
Flight deck
to
door.
inflate the
Lights
vest.
out.
To
Before
manually
push
inflate,
checklist
blow into the tube
complete.
at your shoulder. Your vest has a light that turns on automatically in the water. Please refer to the safety information card for use of a life vest on an infant. Flight attendants will distribute additional vests if needed. We are coming by to check that your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back and tray table are in the full upright and locked position, and your
We are
carry-on
early.
items are completely under the seat in front of you or in an overhead
8 minutes
bin,
early. I'd love
leaving
to
the
see it.
area from the seat clear. Smoking is not allowed on board, including the lavatory.
Roll back.
The use and charging of electronic
Okay.
cigarettes is prohibited. Federal law prohibits
Alpha-
Ready to
disabling
let's,
or destroying any smoke detectors
cool.
in an aircraft lavatory. It is also
After start
prohibited
procedures.
to consume alcohol that you have brought with you on this flight. Federal aviation regulations require passenger compliance with a lighted passenger
Standing by
information
flaps.
sign, posted placards, and crew member
Control check.
instructions, including information
Control
on
check.
seatbelts and smoking.
The left.
Needed. Four
All right.
oxygen masks will drop from a
Go up.
compartment overhead. To activate
down.
the flow of oxygen, hold down on the mask until
Stop
the plastic
APU.
tubing is fully
The APU
extended.
is already running.
Place the mask over your nose and
Stop
mouth and breathe
APU.
normally.
The
Secure
APU
the
is
mask
already
with the
running.
elastic
Bad
strap.
boy.
Although oxygen will be flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate. Continue wearing a mask.
Before taxi
Otherwise
checklist.
notified by a crew
Before
member.
taxi checklist.
If you are traveling with children
Electrical.
or anyone needing
Generators on.
medical assistance,
Probe.
put on your mask
On.
first. Please
Anti-ice.
remove any face
Off.
covering before donning
Flight
an
controls.
oxygen mask.
Hurry.
We are
Flight
here for
deck
your
windows.
comfort and
Closed.
safety. Please report any
Closed and
unlawful
locked.
behavior to a flight
Flaps.
attendant.
5.
Thank
Set.
you for your attention.
Before taxi
Now sit
checklist.
back, relax, and enjoy your 45-minute flight to Baltimore. Welcome
Go.
aboard.
Hold on. Alright guys, we're going. Should be a really short flight. Just gonna go alpha all the way through and then press from me. Go through a hotel and then email. Zulu Alpha Uniform Kilo, good. Two. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Min takeoff fuel.
Checked.
Departure plan.
Alright guys, we're departing runway 34. These speeds are 131, 132, 139 for today. I'll be taking over. If anything happens before 131, we'll be rejecting our takeoff. Manually deploying speed brakes and doing full reverse thrust. And everything that happens after 131, we'll continue our takeoff roll as planned, but then fly up to our crossing altitude of AGL of 1200. We're going up to 1200 feet, and then we'll circle back around and land back at the field. Checked.
Attendant notification.
Get that going. You're good to go. Complete.
Electrical.
Generators on.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Packs.
Auto.
Bleeds.
Engines on. AP off.
Start switches.
Ladies and
Left
gentlemen,
continuous.
we've been cleared for departure.
Off.
Enjoy your
Flaps.
flight.
5. 5 set.
Start levers.
Idle.
Recall.
Checked.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Look at that. This should be a really quick departure, you guys. Would be able to share what your settings are, butter streams. Yeah, I use FrameGen, and then I think I use somebody else's settings, but they work for me, so I could possibly show you. Yeah, give me a second. Let's depart out of here, and then let's land in Baltimore. How about that? Slow down. There you go. Quickly land. You're clear for departure. 40% I'm gonna trust out by. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit a clock. Fill it up to 40. Run. Engines. Engines look fine. Set takeoff thrust.
Check.
Let's go. Whoa. Crash checked. Rotate.
B1.
Buzzer 8. Buzzer 8, gear up. Gear up. Who's contacting? Compton. Compton approach. Nice. Okay. $230 on the speed. What's up? 100. Compton approach. 199.119.85. Compton approach. Hello, Southwest 1164. 6,000 for 11,000.
Southwest 1164, Potomac, hello. Just heads up for the future. Richmond is controlled by Potomac.
Oh, sorry about that. We'll contact you next time. Sorry about that.
No worries, your radar contact. If I maintain 11,000.
11,000 feet for Southwest 1164.
Happens to everybody at some point. That's true. Very true.
You would never expect Richmond to be controlled by Compton. Yep. Skivers. Hello? Why is your reversers out? Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, use of all portable electronic devices is now
Here's what we're gonna do.
doesn't function so far. In a few moments, we will be coming through to take this range.
There you go, 164. Put a little map there in chat. Super helpful to kind of see the real map of what different sectors cover.
Or with a valid drink coupon. There is a beverage menu in your seat back pocket, or you may go to the Southwest beverage menu on the in-flight entertainment.
Southwest 1164, we're gonna check that out.
Where these options are displayed. Please be mindful of the flight attendant serving you in the aisle and remain seated while the passengers.
American 1408, expect the ILS runway 1.
We have lavatories in the front and back of the aircraft.
Expecting the ILS 1 American 1408.
Lavatories specified. Please do not form a line in the forward lavatory.
November 69 Alpha Pop, Charlottesville winds tree 0 at 7, gust 16, runway tree,
He
clear
was
land.
right, he
Clear
does.
land 3, 6 Alpha.
Now I feel stupid. Just look at the map, and now I feel stupid. You were right.
No worries.
Versus are closed. We're flying. Look how fast we're going.
Country 854, you'll be climbing to airspace to the west. Washington Center's offline, radio service terminated.
We're just
Frequency
going out of here.
10 6 flight.
Interesting.
Alright, we are on the road here, Sun Country 854. Thanks for the ATC, and have a good one. See ya.
Good job, see you next time, next flight.
Look at that. It's a bumpy approach. Bumpy flight.
Tomac approach, Scandinavian 926 heavy, we're on Bravo Atolls with information on help.
Canadian 926 Heavy, Potomac, welcome back. Thanks for hotel. Runway 1 center. Taxi via Zulu, Yankee Niner.
Runway 1 Charlie via Zulu, Yankee Niner, Scandinavian 926 heavy.
And Southwest 1164, this is just for planning purposes. What can we expect? We're expecting radar vectors to ILS 33 left.
Southwest 1164, yeah, you can expect the ILS tree left and whiskey's current at Baltimore.
Roger, we're gonna grab whiskey quickly, bye. Thank you.
Problem.
Please allow departing runway 28 right, 33 right, if enabled, 33 left on initial contact, maintain as static, use
American 1408 after Baltimore, descend and maintain 4000.
After Baltimore, descend and maintain 4000, American 1408.
This is probably gonna be the lowest we're ever gonna fly. Look at that. Just down there, it's just clouds. We're done. We're done flying. Done, this is probably gonna be our shortest flight. We're going.
Southwest 1164 after, for your planning purposes, after Shelvick, you can expect direct jams for the ILS tree left.
After Shelvick, we're going to direct Jans for Southwest 1164. Explore that shortcut.
Bro.
Scandinavian 96 Heavy, we're ready for departure.
Heavy 926 Heavy, full eye, runway heading, wind 3501 tree, runway 1 center, quick takeoff.
Fly runway
Love the
heading and
shortcuts.
clear for takeoff, Scandinavian 926 Heavy.
Start approach, good evening. American 1564, descend on to 22 from 3031.
That American 1564.
Yes, American 1564.
American 1564, Potomac welcome, squawk 250 tree.
250 tree for American 1564.
American 1408, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, American 1408.
Alright. Southwest 1164, can we expect descent soon?
Southwest 1164 at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain 5000.
Pilot's discretion maintaining, and we'll descend at 5,000. Look at that. We're just crumbling along.
American 1564, radar contact 30 miles southwest of Richmond to altitude indicate flight level 290, welcome aboard. Then via the Cat 3 arrival, expect the ILS runway 1 approach international, the altimeter tree 000.
Hard descend via the Cat 3 arrival, expect ILS 1 for American 1564.
Scandinavian 926 Heavy, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000, say altitude passing.
Climb and maintain 10,000, passing 1,660 feet.
Scandinavian 926 Heavy, altitude checks, when speed and altitude permit, clear direct Riggins, join the Jacoby for departure.
Repeat that for Scandinavian 926 Heavy.
Scandinavian 926 Heavy, when speed and altitude permit, you're clear direct Riggins to join the Jacoby for departure.
Clear direct Riggins for Scandinavian 926 Heavy.
Okay. We're doing Autobricks 3. A 41.
Southwest 1164, clear direct Jans.
Clear direct Jans for Southwest 1164.
Nine Alpha Pop winds, still 3307.
Look at that.
Nah, Papa, thanks for that.
We're going back down.
American 1408, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend at 2000, American 1408.
Let's see, what are we doing? Cat 2 or Cat 3 arrival? Let's look. Usually depends on the arrival we're expecting.
Southwest 1164, cross Jans at 4000.
Jans 4000 for Southwest 1164. Yeah. 33517.
Electronic devices. Small portable electronic devices may continue to be used in airplane mode but must be secured for the remainder of the flight. Please ensure all carry-on items are completely under the seats in front of you or storage and overhead bins leaving the area around the PPU. Please raise your seat back and tray table to the full upright in locked position and fasten your
Get an Avian 926 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 190.
hands.
190, Scandinavian 926.
Thank you.
Southwest 1164, the Baltimore altimeter 2999er.
2999 for Southwest 1164.
American 1408, turn right heading 300 vectors for the ILS runway 1.
4300 vectors for the ILS 1, American 1408.
Hotel Mount Approach, Lindbergh 4172, receive 170.
Look at that.
Lindbergh 4172, Potomac, hello, descend via the Clipper 3 arrival, expect the ILS runway 1 approach into National, the altimeter 3000.
Identical 3000, you stand by the ticket 3 arrival, we're going to take ILS runway 01. Lindbergh 4172.
American 1408, 7.5 miles from Bath, fly heading 340, maintain 2000 until established, cleared option runway 1 approach.
340.
Fly heading 340 until established, cleared for the option, runway 1 for American 1408.
American 1408, cleared ILS.
Cleared ILS, American 1408.
Time approach Cherokee 6 Papa, we're cleared 3 and we're going to taxi up here to the left here. Thank you very much.
Not a problem, no problem. Thanks for flying. We'll see you next time.
Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Minimum.
Set.
VREF and V-target.
Set.
Auto brake.
3. Set.
And Air Shuttle 6062 PDC is received. We have information.
Checked.
Hotel, we're ready to taxi. Runway
Checked.
30.
Descent checklist.
Air Shuttle 6062 is going to be runway 1 center. If you need a minute to reprogram that.
Oh,
at
but I
that.
completely forgot. I was last time I flew out of here. We won't need any time to reprogram. We're ready to taxi runway 1 center. We just got it programmed in there.
Air Shuttle 6062, no problem. Runway 1 center, taxi via Zulu Yankee 9er, and it's Atis Hotel, correct?
The quickest flight I've ever done.
Zulu Yankee 9er, yep. I got my runways mixed up in. I don't think we have enough clearing space with this 777 in front of us. Is it fine if we just go into the middle of the ramp?
Yeah, the ramp's uncontrolled, so you can maneuver as necessary.
Alright.
Hotel Mount Approach, Lindbergh 4172, this information Delta.
Walk.
American 1408, runway 1, clear to land, winds 3601 tree.
Runway 1, clear land, American 1408.
Southwest 1164, cross Jans at 4000, cleared out runway tree left approach.
Jans 4000, clear for the ILS 33 left approach. Southwest 1164.
Canadian 926 Heavy, you're climbing out of my airspace. Looks like Washington Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change to advisors, approved, safe flight.
Welcome to Advice 312, decimal 8. Thank you very much for the great ATC and have a good day.
1.7.
Thanks, sir. We'll see you next time. Thanks for flying. And approach is stepping away for just a sec to use the restroom.
You better come back soon, Broach, because we're going in hot. This is the quickest approach you'll ever see. Look at that. We're getting rocked. First flight of the day, we're almost done. Got some weather up ahead.
Respect.
Next flight, Bravo 10. Yeah.
Potomac, good afternoon. Southwest 1609 on the ground at Baltimore. Information, Whiskey Relay Taxi.
Southwest 1609, Potomac, hello, thanks for Whiskey, runway 28, taxi at Tango, uniform 1.
Runway 28 via Tango, uniform 1, Southwest 1609.
$1,500.
American 1564 across Catherine at 3000.
And that was
somebody on the speed.
3000, American 1560.
American 1564 affirmative, descend across Catherine at 3000.
Tree traffic at Catherine for American 1560.
Southwest 1164, runway tree left, clear to land, winds tree 0 at 10.
3 to the left, clear to land, Southwest 1164.
Lindbergh 4172 after the Baltimore VOR, descend and maintain 5000.
Copy, Bravo Alpha Lima, descend and maintain 5000, Lindbergh 4172.
You're down.
Air Shuttle 6062, just let me know when you're ready.
Air
Approach
Shuttle
checklist.
6062, so I don't know what happens, my
Cancel
Commodore
checklist.
decided to tune off. We are ready for departure, runway 1
Cancel
center.
checklist.
Air Shuttle 6062, no problem.
Approach
Fly runway
checklist.
heading, winds tree 50 at 13, runway 1
Cancel
center,
checklist.
quick takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 1 center, clear for takeoff, Air Shuttle
Before landing
6063.
checklist.
Before landing checklist. Speed brake,
Armed. Armed, green light.
landing gear,
Down 3 green. Down 3 green.
flaps,
41. 141. 30, green light.
Before landing checklist complete.
Look at that.
Southwest 1609, short of runway 28, ready to go.
That's big. Clear to land.
Southwest 1609, runway 28, line up and wait. Last traffic lands the 33 left.
Okay, traffic in sight and 28 line up and wait, Southwest 1609.
Checked.
Approaching minimums.
Air Shuttle 6062, your radar contact.
Continue.
Climb and maintain 10,000. Turn left heading 280 and stay altitude passing.
Watch 280, 10,000, and back at 280, and we're leaving 2200.
100.
Checked.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Extended. Deployed.
Southwest 1609, winds Treacher 010, runway 28, quick takeoff.
Quick takeoff 28, Southwest 1609.
Welcome to Baltimore. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, seat back and tray table in their full upright and locked position, and all carry-on items completely under the seat in front of you. When the captain turns off the fastened seatbelt sign,
Southwest 1164, vacated runway 33 left.
Southwest 1164, welcome. Right on Papa, Echo Tango to the ramp.
Right on Papa, Echo Tango to the ramp. Thank you for the service, Southwest 1164.
Anytime. Clipboard 4172, descend and maintain 3000.
And 3000 number 4172.
Alright, I'm gonna do Bravo 10.
Air Shuttle 6062, climb and maintain 14,000, clear direct JDub.
14,000, clear direct JDub, Air Shuttle 6062.
Southwest 1609, climbing through 1.8 via the SID.
That was a little bit of a harsh landing.
Southwest 1609, your radar contact.
Let's see what the landing rate was. Negative 305? Could have been better. We're paying our first flight back in the max over a month. Not bad. Get that AP going.
Air Shuttle 6062 will there be an ATIS, or will we be able to choose what runway we'd like in Richmond?
Air Shuttle 6062, for your planning purposes, it's going to be landing north, so it'll either be runway 34 or 02.
Yep, I'll zip in runway 34, Air Shuttle 6062. Will we be able to do the ILS then?
Air Shuttle 662, yep, you can expect that.
Alright, thank you.
Okay. This is our gate.
3172, radar contact lost. American 1564 at catch and cleared ops runway 1 approach.
Clear ILS 1 approach, American 1564.
Southwest 1609, climb unrestricted, maintain flight level 230.
Unrestricted 230, Southwest 1609.
Yeah, 321 radio.
That is 321 Potomac, you got me.
Yeah. Alright, we're just sending you the Gibbs 5 arrival information hotel.
Good.
That is 321 Potomac, thanks. Continue to send via the Gibbs 5 arrival. Expect the ILS runway 1 center NATS transition. The altimeter tree 000.
Alright, just keep descending via the Gibbs 5 arrival. Expect ILS 1 center via the NAT transition, and altimeter is 3000, and 321.
Welcome to Baltimore, you guys. That's our first flight of the day. Already done. We were quick. Let's see, how long was that flight? Gate to gate. That flight was only 25 minutes. Or 40 minutes.
1564, winds 3601 runway 1, clear line.
Clear line, runway 1, American 1564.
Next flight, let's get it done, shall we? Yes. Dispatch. Let's dispatch. Well, just 230.
Departure, good afternoon, American 1739, spot 3 on the ground at Reagan with Delta, ready for taxi.
American 1739, oh, there you are. Runway 1, taxi Kilo 1 Juliet, cross runway 4.
Runway 1 via
1.6.
Kilo 1 Juliet, crossing runway 4 for American 1739.
Air Shuttle 6062, we'll direct Richmond a bit early. It's gonna cause some problems earlier, or we can try to continue.
Air Shuttle 6062, that's fine, clear direct Richmond.
Thank you, clear direct Richmond.
Oh, this is gonna be a really interesting route. Alright. Gonna get rid of all of our passengers.
Southwest 1609, you'll be climbing out of airspace to the south. Washington Center's offline, radar service terminated. Frequency change to advisors, approved, safe flight.
Frequency change, Southwest 1609, good day.
3628.
Departure, good afternoon. Breakdown 5286, Reagan, ready for...
There you go here. Next flight. Southwest 3628.
On the ramp.
Taco pushing a ramp for Brickyard 5286.
Brickyard 5286, that sounds good to me. Push and start onto the ramp is approved, and winds are 360 at 13 right now. It's up to you if you'd like runway 1 or runway tree.
I'll make it more spicy. I'll do runway D3.
Alright, Brickyard 5286, roger. Expect runway tree for departure.
Brickyard's approved. Expect runway D3. Brickyard 5286 for best taxi.
Okay. $2153. No. .6.
Atomic departure, good afternoon, Walker 3775. We're at open position 2, request taxi.
Walker 3775, runway 1, taxi via Kilo 2 Juliet, cross runway 4.
Kilo 2 and Juliet, cross runway 4, Walker 3725.
Look at that. We're just getting all of our passengers off. This is a really fun part of the flight.
Through flight procedure complete.
Beautiful. Next flight.
That is 321, clear direct NAS, descend and maintain 6,000.
Clear direct, 6,000, United 321.
Air Shuttle 6062 at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain 4,000.
At pilot's discretion, we'll descend 4,000, Air Shuttle 6062.
That's a good day. Sam 2100 and discussing
IFR conditions.
Sam 2100, Potomac, welcome altimeter 2995. Push and start as approved. Calling for taxi. Expect runway 1 left for departure.
Expect 1 left for departure. I'm going to set a parallel ramp, Sam 2100.
Correct.
190.
American 1564, hold your position there for me.
Hold position, American 1564.
175 packs.
Walker. Actually, Walker 3775. Just stay where you are for a sec.
Yeah, no, we stopped when you
take that right onto Juliet, and actually, you're parking north or south?
We're going to the Charlie Concourse for American 1564.
American 1564, roger. All right, make that right onto Juliet, then left November to join back to Kilo.
Right, Juliet, left onto November, back to Kilo for American 1564.
American 1739, runway 1, line of wait.
Runway 1, line up and wait, American 1739.
41.9.
Walker 3775, behind the 7-3, you can continue on Juliet.
Behind the 7-3, continue on Juliet, Walker 3775.
American 1739, runway 1, clear for takeoff, winds TrueCon 010.
Runway 1, clear for takeoff, American 1739.
We are really back heavy. Deal for today, 9.6. Set the fuel.
That is 321, are you direct now? Or are you still on the arrival?
Stand by. We are direct match United 321.
Alright, let's redo this. Next flight, let's do it.
Air Shuttle 6064, can we get a good heading or navigation?
Beautiful.
Decided to stop work, or actually stand by, we'll see if we can fix it.
Air Shuttle 6062, if you need it, fly heading 190.
190.
United 1587 heavy on the west side of the ramp at Dallas.
3628.
That is 1587 heavy, Potomac, welcome, ready for taxi.
Affirmative, United 1587.
That is 1587 heavy, runway 1 center, taxi is Zulu Yankee 9er.
Initially.
Runway 1 center by Zulu and Yankee 9er, United 1587.
Number 4172, I'm back on frequency, 3,000 feet.
Lindbergh 4172, welcome back, descend to maintain 2,000.
Send 2,000, Lindbergh 4172.
Oh, sorry about that, Air Shuttle 6062, we got it fixed.
Are you back direct to Richmond now?
Yeah, we're back to Richmond. It's because we entered the procedure and it broke it.
Roger. 1739, your radar contact, climb maintain 17,000, stay altitude passing.
17,000, passing 2,400 now for American 1739.
Walker 3775, runway 1, line from wait, expect 60 seconds in position.
Line of wait, Walker City 775.
Atomic departure, break up 286, wait for taxi echo.
Brickyard 5286, runway tree, taxi via November, Juliet, and Golf, hold short of runway 1.
November, Juliet, Golf, hold short runway 1, break up 286.
Or do you want that? Or do you want us to meet this?
What? What is he talking about?
Whoever was transmitting, you're coming in broken.
14,000?
United 320. Do you want us at 3,000 at max?
I still don't show you direct NAPS. NAPS is about 30 degrees off your right now.
Is it on the ILS or the arrival United 321?
Race.
It's one of the initial approach fixes for the arrival. It's not on the actual ILS ribbon. It's one of the initial approach fixes. But I'll tell you what, let's do this for now. Fly heading 190, descend to maintain 5,000.
Winston.
190, descending 5,000.
Tango 230.
And Potomac, good afternoon. Southwest 2077 on the ground at Washington National, looking for clearance to Columbus, please.
Southwest 2077, Potomac, hello, expect PDC.
Roger, Southwest 2077, thank you.
Sorry.
United 1587, holding Yankee 9017 center.
Air Shuttle 6062, fly heading 150, descend and maintain 3,000, vectors for the ILS.
150, descend 3,000, vector, or Air Shuttle 6062.
Walker 3775, winds 35010, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Runway 1, clear for takeoff, Walker City 775.
American 1739, climate of airspace to the west, Washington's off, radar service terminated, for exchange advisors, approved, safe flight.
Oh, why?
Over to Unicom for American 1739, appreciate the service, we'll catch you on the next one.
Good.
Hey, Potomac, this is United 1979. Hey, we haven't filed a flight plan yet. Just want to make sure I got good comms with you. Radio check 99.
Yeah, I got 5x5.
Roger, copy that.
United 1587 heavy, fly runway heading winds 33014, runway 1 center, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 01 center, fly runway heading United 1587.
Lindbergh 4172, turn right heading 300, vectors for the ILS.
Beautiful.
Again, 300, vectors for the ILS 01, Lindbergh 4172.
United 321, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, United 321.
230. One 90s. Except, look at that.
Afternoon, Potomac, approach southwest. 1623 on the ground at Richmond, requesting IFR clearance to Denver.
Southwest 1623, Potomac, welcome. Clear to the Denver Airport, Cali 7 departure, read transitions and files. Maintain 4,000, expect land level tree at 010 minutes after. Squawk 2404.
This should be the quickest departure out of
Clear
here.
Denver, Cali 7, read transmission and is filed. Climb 4,000, expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure's going to be with you. Squawk 2404, Southwest 1623.
Southwest 1623, you're back, correct. Call me for push.
Start
Expect either 20 or 34, and just let me know when you push.
Start APU.
Copy. Right now I'm set up for 2.
Lindbergh 4172, turn right heading 040, intercept the runway 1 localized.
Before start checklist.
We just got the localizer 01 and Lindbergh 4172.
United 321, turn left heading 090, vectors ILS.
090, vectors ILS, United 321.
Headed 1587, your radar contacts. Climb and maintain 17,000, clear direct Ram A, the altitude passing.
Passing 2000, climb 17,000, direct Ram A, United 1587.
Walker 3775, your radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 190, the altitude passing.
Climb flight 190, we're at 5,000, Walker 3775.
Lindbergh 4172, 4 miles from Baden, maintain 2,000 till established clear house runway 1 approach.
Maintain 2,000 until established KBWI level approach 01, Lindbergh 4172.
What's up departure, Brickyard 5286, holding show runway 1.
Brickyard 5286, continue via Gulf Hotel Foxtrot, cross runway 1 and runway 22, hold short runway 33.
Gulf Hotel Foxtrot, cross runway 1. Cross runway 22, hold short runway 33, Brickyard 5286.
Automac approach, good afternoon, this is Delta 3243. We request IFR clearance to Boston. We're ready to copy.
Alright guys, today we're Southwest flight. What's our flight time?
Delta 3243, Potomac.
We're flight 3628, services from Baltimore to Long Island. We're at Bravo 10, we're going to be pushing back. We're expecting around 2-8. I'll be taking off. And yeah.
To Atlanta with Foxtrot.
Oxygen masks and quantity.
Checked.
District 93, Potomac, hello, PDCT.
On.
Navigation switches.
Normal.
Display switches.
Auto, normal.
Fuel.
9.6 set. Set.
Passenger signs.
On.
Window heat.
On.
That is 321, 10 miles from Skin, heading 040, maintain 3,000 till established cleared out runway 1 center approach.
Set.
Pressurization.
Set.
Flight instruments.
Set.
RTO.
Could be fly heading 040, maintain 3,000 till established cleared out runway 1 center approach.
Checked.
Parking brake.
Set.
Heading 040, maintain 3,000 till established.
Aileron and rudder trim.
Centered.
OFP fit for duty.
Lindbergh 4172, wind 010 at 11, runway 1, clear to land.
Before start checklist.
Airline 01, Lindbergh 4172.
Pushback procedure.
5286, runway tree, line up and wait, traffic lands from runway 1.
Pushback procedure.
Line up and wait, 33, Brickyard 5286.
Pushback procedure.
Check.
Before
That is
push checklist.
1587 heavy, leave my airspace to the west. Washington Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change to advisors approved, 6 flight.
Set.
Advisory approved, United 1587.
Cross checked.
That 321, wind 32014, runway 1 center, clear to land.
Set.
Runway 1 clear to land, United 321.
28 set. 28 set. 5 checked.
Approach American 2839, like to pick up IFR.
141, 142, 147 set.
Just sent 2 PDCs out, so American
4.1 set.
2839.
Yes, sir, we got
Set.
it.
Min cleanup altitude.
Set.
Flight deck door.
Lights out.
Before push checklist complete.
For more information on
Air Shuttle 6062. How much longer do you think we'll key up on this? We're going into a large red blimp.
Roger again. It just depends on how long of a final you want. If I turn you in now, you're going to have a little less than a 10-mile final. Is that alright?
Oh yeah, that's alright. We only need, just to get, actually, yeah, that works perfectly for us.
Air Shuttle 6062, turn right heading 240, vectors ILS.
240, yeah, we're absolutely getting destroyed. Vectors Islands. Air Shuttle 6062.
Yeah, sorry, we can't see weather, unfortunately.
Yeah, no problem. Not your fault.
right now so we can reseat you. So that we may push back from
We're ready to go.
Please fasten your seatbelt, raise your seat back and tray cable to the full upright and locked position, and make sure carry-on items are completely under the seat, in front of you, or in an overhead bin. Leave the area around your seat clear. Laptop computers and portable electronic devices of similar
Approach
size
Southwest
must also
3628. Ready for push and start.
them after takeoff.
Southwest 3628 Potomac, push and start onto Tango is approved. Expect runway 28, ATIS X-rays current at Baltimore.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, we'll grab X-ray and we're expecting push on to runway 28, Southwest 3628.
I would like to welcome you aboard Southwest Airlines Flight 3628.
Shuttle 6062, 6 miles from the final approach fixed. Turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 till established. Clear out runway 34 approach.
Right 310, 3000 to establish cleared ILS 1. Wait, sorry, what is it? To include ILS 34 approach. Air Shuttle 6062.
District 5286, runway tree, quick takeoff, wind 01011.
Clip and tuck, if it reached Blue Street 286.
Someone approach just for your information, 9321 bringing out the club at 2000.
321, thank you.
It's beautiful out here. Look at that.
Approach American 2839 is ready to push Dulles, or at DCA.
American 2839, Potomac, push and start is approved. Calling for taxi short of Kilo.
Call taxi, Kilo, American 2839.
Liver 4172, welcome right on, I believe that's Gulf, and you can join Kilo to the ramp.
Part-time goes to the ramp, number 4172.
Air Shuttle 6062, Richmond winds 320 at 14, gust 23, runway 34, clear line.
34, clear to land, Air Shuttle 6062.
Walker 3775, climbing up airspace to the south, Washington Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change to advise for safe flight.
Uniform, thanks for your help, we'll continue 775.
Potomac approach, Delta 3243 is ready for push and start.
Start engine number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we could have your attention for just a moment.
What was that call sign and what airport are you at?
Start number 2.
Delta 3243, we are at Washington.
In front of you. To fasten your seatbelt.
Delta 3243, Potomac, you're at Dulles. Do me a favor, squawk mode Charlie, and you can push and start at your discretion, calling for taxi.
Roger, we'll push and start at our discretion and we'll call for taxi. Delta 3243.
Blue Streak 5286, you are radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 190, stay altitude passing.
3'3", 3.3, 190, Joe, break you off at 286.
Flight attendant commands and lead.
Stomach approach, good day, United 988, maintaining 12,000, static.
It is a quick departure out of here, you guys.
United 988 heavy, Potomac, hello, what runway are you set up for right now?
We're set up for runway 01 right, United 988.
United 988 heavy, roger, continue descent via the Waynes 1 arrival, expect vectors for the ILS runway 1 right.
Continue to descend via the Waynes 1, expecting vectors 01 right, United 988 heavy.
Yeah, Potomac, Southwest 2077, when we're ready for push, Alpha 4 at Washington National.
To manually inflate, blow into the tube at your shoulder. Your vest has a light that turns on automatically in the water. Please refer to the safety information.
What was that call sign?
Was
that 2077?
Flight attendants will
Southwest 2077, yep.
Southwest 2077, push and start on 2 kilos approved, and call for taxi.
Okay, push and start on the kilos approved, and we'll call you for taxi, Southwest 2077.
There he goes.
Leaving the area from your feet clear. Smoking is not allowed on board, including the lavatory. The use and charging of electronic cigarettes is prohibited. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying any smoke detector in an aircraft lavatory.
Departure Blue Street 5093, ready to push with flash drive.
On this flight, federal aviation regulations require passenger control.
Blue Streak 5093. Let me get him rolling. I'll get you out.
Including information on seatbelts and smoking. If needed, 4 oxygen masks will drop from a compartment overhead. To activate the flow of oxygen, pull down on the mask until the plastic tubing is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally.
Okay.
Secure the mask with the elastic strap. Although oxygen will be flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate. Continue wearing the mask.
Stomach approach 9221, ATQ looking for ramp Bravo.
At 321, welcome to Dulles, right on Yankee, and you can take that to the ramp.
Yankees to the ramp, United 321, too.
Look at that. We're out of here.
Storage approach, Sam 2100, ready to taxi.
10 minutes Welcome aboard.
Sam 2100, runway 1 left, taxi via Whiskey, altimeter 2995.
1 left by Whiskey, altimeter 2995, Sam 2100.
Atomic American 2839, just short of kilo, ready to go, 1.
There she goes.
Is that American 2839?
2839, yes sir.
American 2839, runway 1, taxi via Kilo 1 Juliet, cross runway 4.
Kilo Juliet, cross runway 4 to runway 1, American 2839.
Atomic approach, Delta 3243. At Dulles, we are ready to taxi.
Squawk Charlie, please. Blue Streak 5286, climb out of my airspace to the south. Washington Center's offline, radar service terminated. Quick exchange to advisors, approved. Have a safe flight.
Taking a call, enjoy the rest of your day, Blue Streak 5286.
Delta 3243,
Let's look at that.
United 321, what ramp are you going in? You say you're going in Charlie ramp?
Bravo, right, United 321.
Roger, United 321, hold short of taxiway Alpha.
Hold short Alpha, United 321.
Delta 3243, runway 1 center, taxi via Zulu Yankee Niner.
Taxi via Zulu Yankee Niner, taxiway 1 center, Delta 3243.
United 321, as soon as the Delta A320 from left to right comes out, you can continue your taxi.
I was out of here.
Roger, United 321.
Ready for after start.
And Air Shuttle 62, we vacated.
After start procedures.
Charlie, if I'm correct, the signs aren't working.
After start
We're
procedure.
looking to taxi to the Bravo gates.
Control check.
6062. Welcome to Richmond, Charlie via, or Charlie via, taxi via Charlie and Alpha cross runway 2.
Taxi via Charlie.
Before taxi
and
checklist.
sorry, you said Charlie and
Before
Alpha into
taxi
the
checklist.
Bravo and cross runway 2. I think.
Before
Or did you
taxi
clear?
checklist.
I'm off now. Air Shuttle 6062.
Nope, you got it right. Taxi via Charlie Alpha cross runway 2.
Generators on.
Charlie Alpha cross 2.
On.
Blue Streak 5093,
Set.
apologies. Push start approved, call for taxi.
Push start approved, we'll call
On.
5093.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Flight deck windows.
Closed and locked.
Flaps.
5. Set.
Before taxi check.
And Sam 2100, just let me know when you're ready to go.
Well, bye, Sam 2100.
And Potomac Southwest 2077, ready for taxi at National.
Southwest 2077, the runway. Runway 1, taxi via Kilo, Charlie, Alpha, Juliet, cross runway 4.
Kilo Alpha Charlie Juliet and cross runway 4, Southwest 2077.
2077 is going to be Kilo, Charlie, then Alpha, then Juliet, cross 4.
Tango.
Sorry about that. Kilo Charlie Alpha, then Juliet, cross 4, Southwest 2077.
Sorry.
And approach Southwest 3628. We're ready to go. Runway taxi to runway 28.
Southwest 3628, runway 28, taxi via Tango, uniform 1.
Runway 28, Tango, uniform 1 for Southwest 3628. Full.
American 2839, wind 01011, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, American 2839.
Approach Sam 2100, ready to go, 1 left.
Sam 2100, wind 34010, gust 17, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 1 left. Sam 2100.
Tango, uniform 1 is what we're doing today. I'll teach you all the ins and outs. Beautiful plane. Oh, I can't believe that actually rhymed. Here's Tango. I think we accidentally fell on Alpha. Yes, we did. Oops. And approach Southwest 3628. We accidentally fell on Alpha.
Sorry, who was that?
Southwest 3628. We accidentally went to Alpha instead of going to uniform.
Southwest 3628. No problem. Right. Take your next right there, and you can join back to uniform 1.
Alright. Next right and join onto uniform 1.
Departure, Blue Street 5093, ready to taxi with Foxtrot.
Blue Street 5093, runway 1, taxi via Kilo 1 Juliet, cross runway 4.
Kilo 1 Juliet, cross runway 4, Blue Street 5093.
Dog approach, American 2839, passing 2 for 6.
American 2839, your radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 210.
210, American 2839.
Yeah, it's 5 out of there, just heads up.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Min takeoff fuel.
Richmond 2100, Adam Andrews 2003.
Sam 2100, your radar contact, climb and maintain 8,000.
8,000. Sam 2100.
Hold on. Verified.
Southwest 2077, runway 1, line up and wait.
Complete.
Runway 1, line up and wait, Southwest 2077.
Complete.
Electrical.
Generators on.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Packs.
Auto.
Bleeds.
Engines on. AP off.
Start switches. Gentlemen.
Left continuous.
Cleared for departure.
Off.
Enjoy your flight.
Flaps.
5. Check.
Start levers.
Idle.
Recall.
Checked. Checked.
Before takeoff check.
Sam 2100, clear direct Lawrenceville, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Clear direct Lawrenceville, flight maintain 210, Sam 2100.
Southwest 3628, we're ready to roll.
Southwest 3628, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28, line up and wait for Southwest 3628.
The 3243, fly runway heading, winds 33014, runway 1 center, clear for takeoff. Delta 3243, yeah. Southwest 2077, wind 01011, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Runway 1, clear for takeoff, Southwest 2077.
Southwest 3628, wind 320 runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Runway 28, clear for takeoff for Southwest 3628. Set takeoff thrust.
Andersville 6062, looking for clearance back to Washington.
Air Shuttle 6062, back to Dulles.
Confirm, we're at Washington. Back to Dulles, sorry.
Air Shuttle 6062, clear to the Dulles Airport via radar vectors. Maintain 8,000. Squawk 0076.
This is the worst takeoff roll I've ever had.
We're clear to Dulles, radar vectors, radar vectors, maintain 8,000.
Come on, plane.
And squawk 0076,
out.
Air Shuttle 6062.
Air Shuttle 6062, read back correct, call me for push, expect either 2 or 3-4, it's up to you, just let me know when you're calling for push.
I'm runway 2.
That was the worst takeoff roll I've ever seen.
Someone had to like Southwest 27,
That's how
Around at Reagan National, we have Foxtrot aboard requesting IFR to Stafford Regional.
Southwest 2070 radar contact, climb maintain 17,000.
17,000, Southwest 2077.
Southwest 3628, your radar contact, altitude passing.
Altitude passing 15,000 for 14,000.
Southwest 3628, verify that altitude again.
Correction, 2,000 for 14,000.
And someone was calling on the ground.
Potomac approach 347 Alpha Mike on the ground at Reagan National. We have Foxtrot requesting IFR to Stafford Regional Airport.
Over 347 Alpha Mike, cleared to the Stafford Airport. Radar vectors Brook BOR, then as filed. Maintain 6,000. Squawk 5660. Or excuse me, 5560, 5560.
347 Alpha Mike cleared. Stafford. Radar vectors Brook as filed. I missed the initial altitude, and could you go again with the transponder, please?
7 Alpha Mike will just be your cruise altitude of 6,000, and transponder is 5560, 5560.
6,000 and 5560, 347 Alpha Mike.
Delta 3243, your radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000. Clear direct Reagan. Join the Jacoby for departure.
So, Potomac approach, American 2073, requesting IFR clearance to LaGuardia.
Stand by. Delta 3243, yes. United 98, have it descend and maintain tree down.
Center State Avenue, there's 9988.
American 2839, leave my airspace to the southwest. Washington's off. Radar service terminated. Frequency change to advisors. Approved. Safe flight.
I will see you. Thanks for your help, American 2839.
What's up?
Sam 2100, same for you. Leave my airspace to the southwest. Washington's off. Radar service terminated. Frequency change to advisors. Approved. Safe flight.
Frequency is approved. Sam 2100, KBWI.
So, Potomac approach, American 2073 on the ground at Reagan, requesting IFR clearance to LaGuardia as filed.
Is that American 2073?
Look at that.
Hey, firm, American 2073.
Just try and refile your flight plan. It's blank on my end.
Departure Blue Street 5093, holding short runway 1 for departure.
Blue Street 5093, wind 01011, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Runway 1 clear to take off, Blue Street 5093.
Southwest 3628, leave my airspace to the east. New York Center said he will pick you up later, so you can monitor Unicom for now, 122.8, safe flight.
Alright, we'll monitor Unicom and we'll wait for New York.
Southwest 2077, leave my airspace to the west. Washington Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change 2.
We're flying by ourselves, you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, use of all portable electronic devices is now permitted in airplane mode with several functions turned off. In a few moments,
We're going up to 230.
We will be serving complimentary soft drinks, juice, and coffee. Beer, wine, and liquor are available for purchase or with a valid drink coupon. There is a beverage menu in the seat back pocket, or you may go to the Southwest beverage menu on the in-flight entertainment portal southwestwifi.com, where these options are displayed. Please be mindful of the flight attendant serving you in the aisle and remain seated while the
We are climbing like a rocket, you guys.
We have lavatories in the front and back of the aircraft. The sign on the ceiling indicates whether the lavatory is justified. Please do not form a line in the forward lavatory. Your safety will always be our number one priority. Please don't hesitate to let us know if you have other issues to take care of.
18,000 feet. We're heading down pretty soon. Alright, cruise, you guys. Let's see how's cruise. My cruise is pretty calm for the most part, so we're just gonna. Hey guys, I'm gonna be right back when we get my breakfast. Alright guys, I think we just got contacted by Washington Center, or 123.725.
Richmond altimeter 3997.
Got 3 landed north for American 2648.
Washington Center, Northwest 1223, checking in at flight level 310.
Northwest 1223 Washington Center, descend and maintain level 300.
Descend and say again please?
Northwest 1223, descend and maintain level 300.
Descend and maintain 300, Northwest 1223.
Washington Control, hello, Southwest 3628-230.
Southwest 3628 Washington Center, hello.
Washington Center, good afternoon, we're returning on 960 miles at level 340.
Station calling standby. Southwest 3628, descend and maintain level 210.
Flight level 10 for Southwest 3628.
210.
210 for Southwest 3628.
Loop center traffic checking this again. Southwest 3628, contact New York Central 125.32.
125.32 for Southwest 3628.
Air Canada 959 to Washington. American 1349 Washington.
American 1349,
Air Control, hello, Southwest 3628. 220 for 210.
Southwest 3628, New York Center, cross Dunny at 9000, Kennedy altimeter 29904.
Dunny at 9000 and altimeter is 29904.
Delta 3243, New York Center.
New York Center, Cherokee 84176.
Expect to be on the ground in about 20 minutes or so. Thank you for flying Southwest Airlines.
Aircraft on New York City again.
It's November 84176. We're on the ground at Bellefonte. That's about 5 miles to the north of State College Airport. Looking to pick up an I-5
November 84176, clear to Harrisburg Airport as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect 7,010 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency, squawk 4667, hold for release.
Go to Harrisburg as filed, maintain 5,000, expect 7,000 at 810.
Down we go.
4667, hold for release, 84176.
Number 84176, read back correct. Advise this frequency, number 1, short of the active runway frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 84176, and just for reference, I think I put down Slant Golf and actually Slant Alpha.
Slant Alpha, I'll reflect that now.
New York Center, good afternoon, JetBlue 776, descending on the camera 4.
At a 2363, turn left heading 080, vector for space.
Left 080, 92363.
Yeah, Center, Delta 3243.
Delta 3243, New York Center, clear direct to news.
Direct to news, Delta 3243.
JetBlue 776, New York Center, cross Cameron at 1000, 250 knots. Kennedy altimeter 29904.
29904, cross Cameron at 1000, 250 knots, JetBlue 776.
Southwest 3628, we're unable to do 9000 at Dunny.
Southwest 3628, roger. Just expedite your descent. Best rate down to 9000 for me, please.
9000 for Southwest 3628.
JetBlue 2087, climb and maintain flight level 350.
So maintain 350, JetBlue 27.
Air. That's what you expect our descent.
American 1796, cross Hade at flight level 180, transition to 290 knots or greater.
Alright, we'll cross Hade at flight level 180 and 290 or greater in the transition American 1796.
2800. Well, we'll make it record timing, I guess.
Southwest 3628, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.7 for Southwest 3627.
United 2363, turn right heading 150.
Right heading 150, unit.
Tetragramp status pop at Boston, the Boston altimeter 3003. 8362, turn right heading at 310.
Right 310, United 8362. Boston Center, good day, Lufthansa 410, flight level 400 and about 5.
Lufthansa 410, Boston Center, hello.
Boston Center, hello, Southwest 3628. 13,000 for 9,000.
Was that JetBlue 1518?
Negative, Southwest 3628.
Southwest 3628, roger, and the Bridgeport altimeter 299.5.
299.5.
Boston Center Velo 2025 sitting at New Havana, looking to copy IFR clearance to Houston. Roger for New Haven, connect 125.7. 25.7, thank you.
Boston Center 623 Tango Bravo here at the signature at Boston with Papa on board, ready for IFR to JFK.
Stand by. Southwest 3628 to 7,000.
7,000 for Southwest 3628.
Southwest 3628, connect New York approach 125.7.
125.7.
United 8362, continue your turn, heading 070, join the localizer.
070 to the Delta 5748.
Delta 45, heavy turn right, heading 280.
Right heading 280, Delta 45.
Delta 5748, 8 miles from Abbey, maintain 2000 to establish cleared ILS runway 4 right approach.
Maintain 2000, clear to ILS 05, 04 right, recall established. Delta 5748.
New York approach, hello, Southwest 3628. 9,000 for 7,000.
Southwest 3628, New York approach, hello. The Iceland altimeter 290, expect vectors ILS runway 6 approach.
290, expecting ILS vectors.
Approach 3628, jump in, maintain 4 pass.
Approach, good evening, JetBlue 776.
JetBlue 776, New York approach, hello, County altimeter 2993, expect vector ILS 4 right approach.
I-2993 and ILS 4 right, JetBlue 776.
Southwest 3628, descend, maintain 4,000.
4,000 for Southwest 3628.
Delta 574, it is established.
Delta 5748, contact Kennedy Tower 119.1, good day.
Contact 1921, good day, thank you. 5740.
Approach JetBlue 1518, level 17,000.
JetBlue 1518, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.7, see you, JetBlue 1518.
JetBlue 776, depart Cameron, heading 040. JetBlue 776, flight heading 040.
What? That's not for
JetBlue
us.
776, New York.
I hear JetBlue, but not us.
New York Approach, sorry about that. Push talk stop to JetBlue 776 heading 040.
Constant.
And JetBlue 776, descend, maintain 2000.
Down 2000, JetBlue 776.
Delta 45 Heavy, turn right heading 310.
310 and heading Delta 45.
Hello, 2025, it's going to be a minute all your clears. Looking at your flight plan now.
Oh. It is getting bumpy up here. Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Minimums.
Set.
VREF and lead target.
Set.
Auto brake.
Max. Set. Max set.
Recall.
Checked.
Descent checklist complete.
Canadian Express 1, welcome to LaGuardia. Turn right on Romeo, hold short runway 138 Romeo.
Okay, turn right on Romeo, hold short 13 on Romeo.
Welcome to Hey everybody.
Delta 45 Heavy, turn right heading 010.
It's bumpy up here.
Delta 45.
Delta 45 Heavy, 8 miles from Eddy, maintain 2000 till established cleared ILS runway 4 right approach.
Maintain 2000, cleared ILS approach 4 right, Delta 45.
JetBlue 776, turn left heading 350.
Left 350, JetBlue 776.
Southwest 3628, turn left heading 270.
270 for Southwest 3628.
Canadian Express 1, say parking.
No gate in particular, Canadian Express 1.
Alright, Canadian Express 1, taxi to the ramp via Romeo, Papa, Bravo, cross runway 13 at Romeo.
Okay, Romeo, Papa, Bravo, and cross 13 on Romeo, Canadian Express 1.
Delta 45 Heavy, contact Kennedy Tower 119.1, good day.
Over Tower 119.1, transfer service, Delta 45.
One 103.
Well, 2025, it's got an amendment to your clearance, advise ready to copy.
Look how rough it's getting out here.
2000 departure, American 2829 at 2000 to 5000.
American 2829, New York departure, radar contact, turn right heading 220, climb maintain 17000.
Right heading 220 17000, American 2829.
Southwest 3628, turn left heading 260, descend maintain 2000.
Left 260 down 2000 for Southwest 2683.
And Southwest 3628 at 2000, reduce speed to 180 knots.
At 2 Nash, speed 180 knots for Southwest 3628. Southwest 3628, what was the nav point again?
Southwest 3628, say again?
Where do you want us to start slowing down?
Southwest 3628 at 2000 feet, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Roger, at 2000 feet.
American 2829 to right, heading 250 direct to Robbinsville VOR. 250 direct Robbinsville VOR, American 2829.
180. And our good old speed.
JetBlue 776, turn right, heading 010.
Right turn 010, JetBlue 776. Landing your approach, American 2073 is sending out the approach to arrival.
Look at that.
American 2073, near approach, hello, LaGuardia, altimeter 2994, expect the ILS runway 4 approach.
It is rough out here.
Expect ILS 4 approach, American 2073.
JetBlue 231, welcome LaGuardia, sir, taxi Bravo to the ramp, have a great afternoon.
Up to the wind, have a good one, 231.
And Southwest 3628, we would like to let you know that there's turbulence in the area from around 20,000 feet and below.
Southwest 3628, thank you.
You're getting rocked.
JetBlue 776, there's that localizer.
Inside the localizer, JetBlue 776.
Approach to fellow 2025, ready to copy the new amendment.
JetBlue 776, 4 miles from Ebby, cleared ILS runway 4 right approach.
4 miles from ready cleared, ILS 4 right approach, JetBlue 776.
And JetBlue 776, contact Kennedy Tower now, 119.1.
19-1, JetBlue 776.
Southwest 3628, turn right heading 360.
360 for Southwest 3628. On speed.
Approach fellow 2825, ready to copy amendment.
Fellow 2025, stand by. American 2829, contact New York Center 125.32, good day. New York Center 125.32, American 2029. American 2078, maintain 8,000.
So, is that for American 2073?
American 2073, 8 Burbis, I got that call sign wrong. My fault, maintain 8,000.
8,000, American 2073.
Southwest 3628, turn right, heading 030, intercept localizer.
030, intercept reading to the localizer for Southwest 3628.
Alright, Velo 2025, got you cleared, dispatch, ready to copy.
Ready to copy, Velo 2025.
Velo 2025, cleared to the Houston Airport Bridgehaven 1 departure, radar vectors beads, that's Bravo, Echo, Alpha, Delta, Sierra, Victor 139, Sardi, Sierra, Alpha, Romeo, Delta, India, direct to Robbinsville VOR, that's Romeo, Bravo, Victor, Q430, same, Sierra, Alpha, Alpha, Mike, Echo, J6, then as filed, maintain 2000, expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure, departure with me, squawk 6637.
Oops.
Approach, could I get that in writing, please? Got cleared to Houston, And climb to 2000, maintain 2000, expect 380 2 minutes at departure is with you, squawking 6637.
So 2025 standby. Southwest 3028, 3 miles from Yoster, maintain 2000 to establish cleared ILS, runway 6 approach at iSlip.
Clear for the ILS 6 approach for Southwest 3628, and we'll maintain 2000 until then. I'll go. We'll approach.
Southwest 3628, wind at 040 at 17, gust 24, runway 6 clear to land.
Runway 6 clear to land for Southwest 3628. I already checked our weather.
New York departure, number 33764, heading 100 to LaGuardia.
November 33764, near departure radar contact, turn left heading 330, direct from LaGuardia when able.
Speed's 15.
What was that again?
330, direct from LaGuardia when able.
Turn 330, direct from LaGuardia right now, number 33764.
A lot of flaps. It is terrible minimums today. This might be an auto land, we'll see. Just stick with this. Dual channel. Well, they call this an auto land? We'll see. Might be an auto land. Godspeed, no weather.
American 2073, descend maintain 7000.
7000, American 2073.
November 33764, big straight in approach, runway 31 at LaGuardia.
Clear for the straight in approach for LaGuardia, number 264.
Still no visual. Actually, we got a bit of a visual, but not much.
400.
Sure, we could take it from here.
Alright, Vela 2025, New York departure, I've got you cleared, you ready to copy? Okay, Vela 2025, you are cleared to the Houston Airport, Bridgehaven 1 departure. Radar vectors, beads, that's Bravo, Echo, Alpha, Delta, Sierra, Victor 139, Star D, Sierra, Alpha, Romeo, Delta, India, direct Robbinsville VOR, that's Romeo, Bravo, Victor, Q430, same, Sierra, Alpha, Alpha, Mike Echo, J6, then is filed, maintain 2000, expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure, departure with me, squawk 6637.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, seat back and tray table in their full upright and locked.
Welcome to Long Island.
Carry on items completely under the seat in front of you. When the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign, please be careful when opening the overhead vent. Items may have shifted during flight and could fall out. You may now use the cellular function of your small portable electronic
Oops, I was
devices,
supposed to be on.
or please remain seated and leave your carry-on stowed. Please be advised the aircraft doors will be open during ground servicing. For your safety, please ensure that you...
November 764, wind 020 at 9, runway 31, clear land to LaGuardia.
Runway 31, clear land to Richmond 764.
Velo 2025, read back correct, push start at your discretion, advise ready for taxi.
Departures, hello, Speedbird 121 heavy, right 100 on the Kennedy 5.
American 2073, descend maintain 4000, depart Apple, direct Benji.
Down to 4,000 after Apple, direct to Benji, American 2073.
Southwest 3628, vacated runway 86.
Southwest 3628, welcome to Islip, sir. Taxi Charlie Sierra to the ramp. Have a great afternoon.
Charlie Sierra onto the ramp, and you too.
Speedbird 121 heavy, near departure, radar contact. Turn left heading 060, climb maintain 17,000.
Left, right 060, climb maintain 17,000, Speedbird 121.
Speedbird 141 heavy, just confirm left heading 060.
Left 060, apologies, Speedbird 141.
Something 15 Charlie at 10,700 feet.
Here, fly 15 Charlie, descend maintain 8,000, LaGuardia altimeter 299 expect the ILS runway 4 approach.
Descend maintain 9,294 and expect runway 04 at South.
Spread here, flight 15 Charlie, descend maintain 8,000.
Descend maintain 8,000, contact flight, number Charlie.
American 2073, 5 miles from Benji, cross Benji at or above 3,000, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Cross Benji at 3,000, cleared ILS 4 approach, American 2073.
Okay. Where are we going exactly to park?
New York departure, good afternoon, Sun Country 234, 8,000, heading 330.
Sierra.
Country 234, near departure, hello. Proceed direct Gale, climb maintain 16,000.
Direct Gale and up to 16,000, Sun Country 234.
I've been into this area before.
Speedbird 121 heavy, proceed direct Merritt.
Sorry, say again for 121 heavy.
Speedbird 121 heavy, direct Merritt.
Direct Merritt, Speedbird 121 heavy.
That's not our gate. We're gonna change our gate.
November 33764, welcome to LaGuardia, sir. Exit left when able and stay parking. United 442, check your pilot client. You should have just received PDC. Sun Country 234, contact New York Center 125.32. Good day.
Over to Center 125.32, Sun Country 234, we'll see you.
Come on.
November 74, you'd like to go park at the south end by runway 31. November 764, make a left on Bravo. If they will taxi Bravo to the ramp, have a great afternoon. Clear. Speedbird 121 Heavy, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.7, thanks very much. Speedbird 121 Heavy, bye-bye.
American 2073, wind 0209, runway 4, clear land.
Runway 4 clear land, American 2073.
Frontier Flight 15 Charlie, descend maintain 7,000.
Descend maintain 7,000, Frontier 1 for Charlie.
What's over here?
Engine shutdown procedure complete.
Hold on. It's just good though. Okay. This flight was complete. How long was this flight? 47 minutes, an hour, 6 minutes on the block. Not bad. Oh. Southwest. Look at that. Okay. Let me get the deporting process going. Next part.
Frontier Flight 15 Charlie, descend maintain 4,000.
Descend maintain 4,000, Frontier Flight 1 for Charlie.
And Frontier Flight 15 Charlie, depart Apple, direct Benji.
Direct Benji, that's Flight 1 for Charlie.
Frontier Flight 15 Charlie, just confirm after Apple, direct Benji.
Apologies, after Apple, direct Benji, Frontier Flight 1 for Charlie.
American 422, runway 31, taxi via Kilo Bravo Zulu.
Alright guys, we're deboarding our passengers. We're gonna start our next
Frontier Flight 15 Charlie, 7 miles from Benji, cross Benji at or above 3,000, cleared ILS for runway 4 approach.
534 is our next flight. How do you get those heads-up display? Yo, Skystream, I ended up going to the wrong airport. Whoops. How do you get those heads-up display? Oh, that's Valenta running in the background. If you're talking about the banner up there.
American 2073, welcome to LaGuardia, sir.
What's up, Skystream? Ready to end up
the ramp. Have a great afternoon.
Wow, that was fast.